Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Adventures in Arcane Space. Once again, I am your Dungeon Master, AuldDragon, and the players are...
Hi, I'm David Big Mac Shepherd. I play Braxon Miacc, who's a human fighter and the captain.
Hi, I'm Dakamisama and I play Solas Ebha, who is Half-Elven Cleric Mage of Ogma.
Yeah, hello everyone, I'm Sealan Mortar. I play Finnel'ar Mohani, a druid from Grayspace.
Hey there, I am Zach and I play the character of Lafdul, Moonglade, a specialty priest and thief multi-classed. He's from Realmspace, from Everme. It's a great place. His gimmicks coming with fun titles, and his current titles, I've already struggled before I even started. Imperceptible Provocator of Inane Machinations. Yes. Totally winged that. It's in Twitch chat. Hang on, I'll put it on roll 20. Imperceptible Provocator of Inane Machinations. Basically, the city goofball will one day stab you in the back because reasons.
prevaricating around the bush. Anyway, we left...
I don't think I've seen the word provocator before. It
I've
sounds
only
like a
heard it
dinosaur.
couple of times.
Oh, no, it's my favorite usage is absolutely in, I believe it's in one of the Wallace and Gromit shorts. Specifically that line that I just said, prevaricating around the bush. So we left off last time, and I know it has been a little while for both us and you, dear viewers.
Yeah. It feels like we haven't played all year.
It doesn't feel too long, I suppose. We are missing a couple
I'm
of
so gonna fire you.
Had to get that joke in somewhere.
We really need to send Big Mac into Pungeon.
I wanna make a note, viewers, that I am about 99.99999% sure that he would have made that joke if we'd played on the first.
Yeah. I can give you the other 0.1%.
You've had that in your pocket all week, huh?
Yeah.
Straight to Pungeon.
So we left off last week, last time, I should say, not last week. There was a bit of a heist. The party made off with a considerable amount of fundage from the menagerie. And now, well, then there was some talk about potentially framing a drunken hobgoblin that they had encountered.
Good thing Solas has not been part of these conversations.
I mean, you probably would.
Solas would heavily object.
Well, in what way? I mean you know why we're doing this. To free the animals, ultimately.
Yeah, but there is ways to do it and ways to do it that are not very lawful good.
Yeah.
And framing someone innocent from a crime is not something lawful good would do.
Well, I mean, if you just want to throw fireballs, you know.
Solas is not Leva.
You've been throwing more fireballs than ever. And ice storms. You're more like the typical wizard, in my opinion, but she's more the esoteric wizard that does unusual stuff.
Alright, but that's kind of beside the point at this juncture.
Yeah, I know. We had our own tangent.
So I know that there was some question about whether you guys would try to do that like right away after the heist, because that's where we are right this moment. Or whether you'd want to wait until like the next day or something.
If it happens today, only Big Mac can do it because he's the only one that can speak Goblin.
Right.
Oh, Big Mac, I didn't know you spoke Goblin.
Well,
via the power of his ring, he currently speaks Goblin.
Braxon does.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah, Big Mac's been learning Goblin on Duolingo.
It's
Also-
so. Yeah.
Also, quick thanks for Anghammer and for the bits.
Indeed,
Yeah.
indeed.
Yeah, 100 bits to put me in a pungeon. The crowd's turned against me.
All right, so what do you guys think? I mean, you can definitely do that. Try it today.
Well, what do you need me to do to facilitate this? I mean, we'd probably be better off getting the other stuff back to the ship first.
You've already.
Essentially, we've.
I think you got back to the ship.
Right.
Yeah, we've gone back to the ship.
Yeah.
We've just
We
gone
split
through the spoils.
Yeah, the spoils have been split already from the heist.
So was it just a matter of leaving some of his stuff and some money?
Yeah, I mean, that has been retconned slowly. I think I left evidence, his lucky charm or something.
Well, you did speak about it before actually
I think I
forgetting to do it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
So-
don't think your hat of disguise can turn Braxon into a specific person.
no, but you can just be
So-
a hobgoblin that just. I mean, how many hobgoblins are there?
They don't make up a significant portion of the population, but at the
They're
same
few
time,
enough
he's one
to
of the hobgoblins from the menagerie, so he's not a resident of this town.
Yes, he just got to not look like a resident within a certain distinction.
Right.
I think if you want to do this framing thing, you most likely should first take him out of the picture, abduct him, so to speak.
How many hours has it been since the pub? So to speak. Since we left him. Has this been the next day or what?
I think that was I think that was the previous day. I think you did that on the first day.
Alright, so he's around camp. We would have to find him.
Mm-hmm.
Should we set off and try and find him without not necessarily acting upon him, but simply finding him?
Well, we know where we're likely to find him.
Yeah. I mean, how many animal farms do you still have? You just got a one, haven't you?
Yeah. If it's today.
Actually, if you find him, can you not just give him some money without him knowing about it?
You mean a reverse pickpocket?
Yeah. Reverse pickpocket.
Would that lead Lafdul losing XP?
No. In fact, if he's
That'd be
successful,
really clever, wouldn't it?
if he's successful at it, he would gain XP for successfully using his pickpockets, and you can absolutely use pickpockets to plant stuff on people.
It's
I love
very
the
hard
idea.
to plant a lot of weight on someone there.
I love the idea of Lafdul leveling himself down, though.
I mean, it's already happened once. I read a book.
Yeah.
I mean, you only need to get him drunk enough again and
Yeah.
do it like you did last time.
Yeah, if we find him, let's just get him drunk and then give him a load of money. Put him in a posh room.
I mean, if he was at the tavern yesterday, he'd probably be at the tavern today unless he got a scolding.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So let's go back and order him some luxury goods.
That's if he turns up.
Yeah. If he doesn't, then we skip it.
Well, we can try and see if we can find him. I don't know. Maybe then we just realise that they're keeping a tight leash on their crew,
Hmm.
depending on how they want to play this out.
All right, so you want to head back to that tavern and see if he's there?
Yeah. I'm forgetting. Did we pick up from him last time where he was going to go next? Did we ask him that?
Where he
Yeah, this-
personally was going next, or where the menagerie was going?
Sorry, where the menagerie was going to go next.
They were going to the capital.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they are continuing down this cavern.
Yeah, they're going to the capital.
Also, if we're doing this, I assume we're going to. Well, I would say some of the company funds, or am I doing this out of my funds, or what?
We do it out of the money we just stolen from them.
Yeah, but
So
that already been
it's-
split up. So technically, you say that the company, or
Well, part of the heist loot went to company.
How much should we give him? I'll give you money.
well, no, it's not that I'm short on the money.
If it's
You
already
could
been split up, then yeah, it should come out of the company.
Yeah, I'll give you some money. How much?
no,
No,
I've
no, no,
got
no, no.
money.
See, because part of it is that it should specifically, if you're like,
Be part of that.
yeah,
Wasn't there some jewelry in as part of the
Oh,
heist?
I didn't know if it was magical. That was the thing.
We did detect magic on them.
Yeah, no, they weren't magical, but could I at least appraise them? Because I think that was something I was supposed to do in game.
sure,
Let's
yeah.
bring
Give me a
up-
second.
Hang on. Bring the machine.
Since we
as well.
could.
Okay. Let's see.
Yeah, I gotta find what the hell it is.
I think your score is 13, correct?
Appraisal. Yeah, straight 13. I'm just trying to find what the hell it is on the sheet. Yeah, it's 13.
Okay. All right. So you take a look over the thin silver braided ring. You think
Hang on.
that. I mean, you can still find it. You think
Oh, I just not transferred it to the thing. Yeah, I found it. Don't worry.
you think that would go for 50 gold pieces,
Huh. Alright.
and the golden necklace with a dozen small pearls. You think that would fetch about 700 gold pieces.
Those pearls, are they...
They're not 100 gold pieces.
Oh. So several identifications there.
They're a lot smaller.
I try wearing the necklace to see if it does anything. Find
If
out
it
it strangles
does,
me.
it's not obvious.
Oh. Same with the ring. I tried it before.
If it does
just put
anything,
on-
it's not obvious.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, they didn't detect as magical.
Yeah, but we've had items that don't detect as magical and then they end up being magical. They're just rare. And they're usually worn.
Also, if they didn't seem that valuable, I would think they are not that likely to be magically. Since aren't magical items usually quite high quality?
Depends a lot on the culture and environment that they're from.
I mean, I've got a platinum ring, but it's just a standard platinum ring. There's no gem attached to it, but I suppose platinum in itself is a valuable metal.
I mean, to a certain extent, it's a question of how much do you want to go by assumptions versus what you know.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know a thing, then you don't know a thing. So it might be worth,
I
just
think
running with what you know.
giving him a bit of the jewellery would be
Well, give him
more likely to
700
implement.
gold. Well, both of them, and a load of money on him.
Well, it doesn't have to be both of them, but could be.
Jewelry is usually recognizable,
Yeah,
so
it's
it
The
more
would be.
necklace would be very recognizable. I don't know about the braided ring.
Usually, it's pretty rare for exact duplicates of items to be made in general. And if they are, it's the kind of thing where,
be like a matching set, wouldn't it?
Yeah, you'd be more likely to get matching sets, and a lot of this comes down to, even though neither of these have gems on them. I mean, the necklace is pearls. Um, you're constrained by the materials, so sometimes you just can't make duplicates. Things that look the exact same. That's usually either someone has specifically made them that way, or you're talking about assembly line type situations.
About those jewelry pieces, were they medium or large sized for large sized creatures?
They're a medium size.
Okay.
It's hard to say who made these particular items, but they're definitely not sized for giants.
Yeah.
This is a bit far-fetched because it was a long time ago before a certain dragon stole something off me. Those prayer beads I used to have, did I intrinsically know they were magical when I put them on? Or, like, was there kind of like...
No, you did some identification. You did some identification.
Yeah, I knew what they were, and I knew how it worked, but I didn't feel anything from the item. I wouldn't know they were magical unless I knew they were magical.
I don't remember what I said at this point, so I don't want to say one way or the other.
No, I was just wondering if these ones were prayer beads, because the pearls on the necklace. I'm just wondering if they were very distinguished when prayer beads are a very distinguished item. As in, they only look like this.
Remember the times before that you guys have jumped to conclusions about the way that the item looked, and it turned out to not be the case? For every necklace of prayer beads there's about 1,000 non-magical or magical with different property things that could also conceivably be seen. It could be constructed in the exact same way, if not with the exact same materials.
You know what I suggest? See if he is wearing a necklace or a ring, and swap it if it fits. Might not even fit.
This necklace is pretty clearly an item that a female would wear, not a male.
Right. Then that's a stick it in his pocket job and try and catch it on the back of his clothing or something.
I could put it around like a wrist thing.
No, I would say if you want him to look like a thief, it should be in his money bag or something.
Yeah, but then someone needs to know to...
He would pay for something at some point and say, how did that get in there?
Alright, yeah, I suppose. If he's just got it on this person, and if he were some circumstances make him be searched by his own crew.
Yeah, the ring, if it looks like a ring, if he wears a ring, you can swap it over. He might not notice straight away if he's drunk.
And I'd have to look around his clothing to look like it could be somewhere that could be like hidden or something. But it's not immediately obvious that he has it.
Yeah.
But a good thorough search would find it.
Yeah.
Like an inside pocket or something, I don't know, rather than an outside pocket. If pockets even exist in D&D.
Yeah, they do. Whether he had one, you don't know. But it's also, like, it's really common even here that you've noticed for people have pouches on their belt, not just for money, but for, personal items. And if people have valuables, then they'll put it inside their inside their tunic or inside their clothing or something like that, so it's a little bit more protected.
Alright, yeah, no, I'm fine with going to the tavern. I just need to check something if someone wants else to take the lead just for a little while.
Okay.
I need to look something up.
Is it so late that everything's shuttled?
No.
We could perhaps try and buy something quickly that will fit him. That's expensive.
You probably would be able to make a good enough judgment about his size.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you wanted to get something like that, this isn't exactly the largest town, so it's probably more likely that you'd just be looking for, say, a new pair of boots or a new cloak, as opposed to, oh wow, that is a really fancy thing, something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I was thinking something like that, or a hat.
Okay.
Uh,
So what I'm he wasn't wearing a hat before that you noticed. I mean, he might have taken it off and he might have put it somewhere while
Yeah.
he was drinking. But
Did we
something
notice a
like
cloak?
replacing one of his items of clothing would probably be more effective. Like what you were talking about of replacing a
Yeah.
ring, he'd be less likely to notice that personally, whereas he'd notice that he's now wearing a hat, kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Can we remember if he had a cloak or anything?
Yeah, he had a cloak.
Obviously had.
He had a
He
cloak.
had a top on and
Yeah.
some sort of trousers and boots. I think boots are more likely to not fit properly. Whereas
Also,
something
if you're
else.
drunk, you don't notice straight away. You
No,
just put
but
it
it would
down to
be.
being drunk.
Yeah. But we could get him a nice ornate belt or something.
Or like yours.
Yeah. Something any size that, like if you're an idiot and you go out and spend some money, that's what you're going to buy.
Yeah, you could go for something like that.
Do you think I could maybe borrow your hat and make myself seem like a...
You can borrow it. And that means I have to disguise myself.
Right. Well, we can pop in an alleyway and afterwards, and I'll give it straight back to you.
No, that's fine. I can. It just means I just got to disguise myself before I go. That's all. Like,
Unless you've got something where you can talk, because you'd be better at.
No, I need another day before.
Have you used your alter self or change self today?
Yeah, I've used them both because I had to. Oh no, I've not used my change self.
Okay.
Yes, I have because I used knock.
Okay.
Use reduce self to fly because I had to make myself small as an autonomy.
And that was that or alter self?
No, fairy fire or reduce self, change self or knock, alter self or tree. All three of them have been used.
What'd you use the alter self for? Do you remember?
Turning myself into an autonomy with reduce self.
Okay, all right, gotcha.
Because otherwise, I had to walk out on foot.
Okay.
That would have been a whole adventure on itself. Yeah, so now
All right. Do you want to disguise yourself?
Yes.
Okay. And that is going to be minus 7, right? Well, it depends on what you're going to try to change yourself into.
How does Solas? You've been going around as a half elf or what?
You've made me.
Human.
You've disguised me as a human.
Yeah, that means it's like minus 11 for me. Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to try to play it off as a human. I have to take the hit. I'll have to try. It's really crippling. Trying to pull that off. I'm wearing my hood anyway, so I'll keep my hood up.
Yeah, you realize that you do not have the proper stuff for that. You make an attempt and you like look at yourself in the mirror and you just crack up. Like this is not gonna fool anyone.
Yeah, Lafdul's like, you see what I look like? It's really hard to hide the ears. I mean, I can wear a hood, but I'm a little bit too dainty, I suppose.
Yeah. So I suppose you could do anything to fold them over.
I mean, can you do it without me? Can you do this without me?
Could do it without you.
Yeah, I mean, I can just lend.
I could
You
say-
can't.
well-
You can't Well, you can put stuff in his pocket. I mean, once he's like socked out, it's not hard.
Well, Braxon could just give you his helmet. That'd cover your ears.
You know how painful that is.
I would at this I would suggest because if you're going to plant anything on him, it has actually plant it as opposed to give it to him, or
Yeah.
unless you want
Unless
to
he's unconscious, yeah. You need a rogue.
I'd
guess
say
I'd
say that Lafdul's best bet at this point is like a potion of invisibility or something.
Right.
Oh, I've still got my granted power and invisibility. I haven't used that.
Or maybe
I thought
Braxon
you
could
used
hustle.
that getting into.
Oh yeah, I
thing.
know,
Yeah.
I did. Then unless I've dispelled it, I'm still invisible.
Yeah, I think you would have dispelled that getting
Right.
getting back and talking to people.
Oh,
It does not
Mhm.
make sense to just stay invisible.
Yeah,
all the
no,
time.
I would
It's
have.
really creepy.
You would have to have known that you would need it immediately after,
no.
basically.
Did Lever make me invisible? Because I saved it for in case I needed to use it. That's why I haven't got it ticked off in my sheet. I've only just now ticked off because you just said.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure I didn't
okay.
actually use it because
All right.
Lever made me invisible.
Yeah, I think
then
Leva
that's
had
fine.
an
Okay, so
invisibility spell.
you still have your power then.
Invisibility in my chaos. Yeah.
Okay.
So I could go with you, just make room for me, and I'll just be invisible.
Yeah. Okay, Braxton can be slow opening and closing the door with. Well, I don't know if you can pick stuff up and stuff. You could knock things over or whatever.
Anything that he does will be visible.
What's the guy's name?
The hobgoblin,
Yeah,
Arcrouche.
Arcrouche. Right. Yeah, I don't think Braxton say his name, but
Well, did you
Yes,
want
he's
to first go buy some things that you could plant on him, like some clothing?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, please.
One thing that came into my mind is why we most likely should give both pieces of jewelry plant on him or sell at least the other and give one to him is that they also might have spellcasters with locate object.
Yeah, we'll put the 2 items on him.
Yeah, so get rid of both of the jewelry pieces.
Or we sell one.
Well, we give it. I mean, if we plan on fighting him later on, we end up getting it back anyway. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like Braxton could sell one in a shop and get some money.
Or sell both of them and
Put all the change.
abduct the guy. I mean, you left his necklace in there already.
I left like a lucky powerful or something.
I think it was a die.
Was that a die?
I think so.
I think you
No,
had
it
the
was a Batfoot.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
right.
it was-
Right. Yeah,
it
you're
was
right. You're right.
Because it was
Batfoot,
more
you're right.
obvious.
Yep. Sorry.
Batfoot necklace or something like that.
There's
Lucky charm.
something on a piece of string, probably.
Yep. Sorry, I'd forgotten. It has been a few weeks.
Yeah, no problem.
All right.
I
So
don't think
yeah,
I
you
can
did
remember.
leave that. So yeah, I mean, you could like go in and masquerade as him and sell one or both of the pieces of jewelry if you wanted. Yeah.
I think we should sell the necklace and keep the ring and put the ring on him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So
I will be going without my armor
okay.
because I need everything to keep myself quiet and be more dexterous.
That's fine. Okay, so Braxon, did you want to go purchase some clothing first, or did you want to go sell off a piece of jewelry first?
Let's purchase some clothing and then wear that clothing when I sell off the necklace, and then give him the clothing.
Okay. All right.
So if they say, that, oh, he had, nice posh belt buckle,
Oh, distinguishable.
Yeah. A very, very nice, snazzy one.
If we buy some stuff, I can make it look very apparent. I suppose like reverse disguise.
All right, so you go, you look around, and you do find a shop that's selling medium-sized humanoid
Right.
size clothing of good quality.
Yeah.
You go in and you're greeted by a kobold, apparently a tailor, maybe a leather worker too. The shop definitely smells of leather, and you see some nice boots, cloaks, tunics, belts, hats, basically all the stuff that you would expect. And it's all in good condition. It's all brand new. And as you enter, the kobold greets you and says in Goblin, since you're disguised as a hobgoblin right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome. What can I get for you today? We have many fine articles of clothing if you're looking for some nice new boots.
So is he talking in Goblin?
Yes.
Okay, so Braxton's going to answer in Goblin, and he's going to try and sound a tiny bit drunk, but not too drunk.
Alright.
And try and sound like Goblin is his second language.
Okay. Goblin would not be second language for a hobgoblin.
Oh, right, sorry. Yeah.
It's okay.
True. Greetings. I want some nice new clothing, please. Have you got anything with lots of pockets?
All right, give me a charisma check.
That's a
Good
verse
thing.
of Braxon.
Good thing charisma is not his dump stat.
I don't know what Braxton's charisma is. It's average, isn't it? Above average.
Oh.
That's going to be a good
Good.
roll. Because I know your charisma's not 4 or 3.
Yeah. Hang on. My charisma is
What's the
9.
reaction modifier? Oh, it's average.
Alright.
He's got a 0 reaction modifier.
Alright, so, what were you saying again?
He wants something with lots of pockets in.
Okay. Well, I have this nice cloak that has many fine pockets in it, good for carrying around your personal tools and money and a dagger or two if you need it. And he's showing you a fine Roth hide leather cloak. It's not fancy, but it is high quality, and it is suited to a hobgoblin size. And it does have a nice shiny brass clasp and a hood.
Oh. Very nice. Very nice. How many pockets?
He goes and shows you the little pockets that are inside. It's plenty of pockets.
Yeah. That will be the most pockets I've ever had. How much is this?
Oh, for this this fine piece of clothing. Give me a second. I should have had this up and looking at the clothing prices, but I did not.
There's no, like, reading someone's, like, body language or something, like, for me to tell if Brax is getting ripped off. Just out of curiosity, not for actually any gameplay purposes. It's more of an observation.
It doesn't matter if he gets ripped off.
Because I can't use my appraisal for clothing stuff, and I'm just wondering, how do you do the equivalent of an intuition check?
It's generally just whether you think that you're getting ripped off or not.
Oh.
Like it's tends to be a role playing thing. Yes, for this cloak, with all of these wonderful deep pockets and this fine brass clasp, that will be 3 gold pieces.
3 gold.
Considering how much money we stole, we need to spend like 50 to more.
Have you got anything nicer?
Well,
pockets, maybe?
let's see. This one over here is made of fine Roth fur. I keep it for those who have big pockets already, if you know what I mean. That one will go for 60 gold pieces. This
60?
is a fur cloak.
Yeah.
Like and it's well cured. It's very supple. It'd be very warm if you were in a cold
Very
place.
noticeable.
And yeah, it would be very noticeable. And it
Yeah.
has a silver clasp.
Silver clasp.
Is it just this whole kobold in the shop? No one else?
He has a couple kobold workers in the
Aw.
back workshop. Like they're not actually out on the shop part, but you can hear them working and talking.
Oh no, I just want to steal a belt for a new holy symbol. Just off the shelf or something. I'm invisible.
Yeah, but can you hide it?
It becomes invisible if he slips it inside something that's already
Yeah, I just
invisible.
put it in
Okay.
one of my empty pouches. I mean, the shopkeeper's obviously looking away.
All right, what is your pickpockets roll?
Let's mess this up for the group. Hang on, 50. Wow, I'm at 75. Can't remember what the modifier is for not wearing armor. I think it's plus 10.
Yeah, you got a nice leather belt.
85, I think.
You got a nice leather belt with a brass buckle. As far as you can tell, the shopkeeper did not notice that.
I don't know. I'd rather have that than a holy symbol, so I could just wrap it up and wear it like a wrist, tight around my wrist or something.
Okay. So yeah, Braxon, he quoted you 60 gold pieces.
Yeah.
It does have pockets inside too.
Very nice pockets.
This is coming out the company funds, so to speak, not yours. So.
No, Braxton's going to pay for it. Out the money he just got because he wants to use the local coins. Will you haggle to 55?
Well, with this very nice cloak, I suppose I could go down to 58.
58?
Give me another charisma check.
Okay. I better stop haggling. Otherwise, I'll fail a charisma check. 14.
Yeah, you go back and forth a little bit, but he's not budging from 58.
Right.
So you go cheaper. So.
At least you didn't end up paying more than you started with the price.
No, well, I just wanted to make it believable that, you know.
Would we have told Braxon to play up the person's name?
I'm not going to say unless he asks.
All right.
I mean, how often you introduce yourself?
Oh,
Yeah,
shopkeeper says his name. I say my name. I don't know.
Okay, so Braxton's gonna get out his coin pouch, which is gonna have all the money that's stolen from the place.
Is the cloak the only thing you want to buy?
What else have they got?
Boots, belts, tunics.
I think boots might be something. I don't think Braxton will be able to judge someone's shoe size. And a tunic, is that that's not like a tabard, is it? That's just like a waistcoat?
Think of it as a shirt.
Like a shirt?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think Braxton has asked for a shirt as well.
Okay.
A tunic.
There are some nice ones. The color variations aren't that wide around here, but he does have one that he's willing to sell for 15 silver. That's pretty nice.
Right. Is there one that has It's the one that has a nice picture on it.
No, not really. These are pretty plain.
Okay.
Well,
The-
that dies.
Yeah, I mean this one has some like geometric designs to just break up a
Yeah.
solid color kind of thing, but it's usually
Yeah.
more the cloth and the sewing that makes them more interesting around here.
Right. I was just wondering if that geometric design would be fairly distinctive.
Reasonably so.
Okay. Okay. Braxon's going to say, very nice, very nice.
Yes, that would be 15 silver pieces for that as well.
Yes, I'll have that as well, please.
And
How
would you
about
like
some
a new
pouches?
belt to go with it?
A
He
belt?
starts showing you some belts.
Lafdul's not around that area. There's one belt missing, but you know.
Are there any belts with pictures on? Or like animal heads or anything like that?
Yeah, there's a pretty nice one, probably the nicest one that they have in silver.
Oh.
That it's not exactly, it's kind of crude,
Yeah.
but it appears to be supposed to be a dragon head.
A dragon head, a mighty monster. And I am a capture. I am a guard of monsters. That would be good.
Oh, then this will definitely make you the talk of the town. Or do you mean that you're with the menagerie?
I can't say. Shh.
You wink at him.
Yeah, I wink.
Yes,
much?
yes, of course.
How
Well,
much for the belt?
this is my finest belt.
And you got one from like the other side, Lafdul, from the cheaper end.
Mhm.
Because they're a bit like more just
Practical.
well, but like this one is more displayed, and the others are just kind of hung there in clusters. So it would have been like less likely that he would have noticed one of those missing.
Yeah, that's fine. I just want something more practical than the go coin.
This is this would definitely make you the talk of all your friends. This belt is my finest piece, and it will go for 15 gold pieces.
15. How about 14?
Give me a charisma check.
Is this kobold like scowling as he says that?
Yes, the kobold is scowling as he's saying, "Give me a charisma check."
No.
Oh no! I could not let this go for any less than 15. I have to be able to feed my children, you know.
Okay.
All right, so that's 58 gold for the cloak, 15 for the belt, and 15 silver. That's
15 silver
1.5
piece.
gold pieces for the tunic. And he also says, "Would you like any new boots? They would go very nicely with the leather of this belt." He starts trying to show you some of the boots as well.
No boots today. Get lots of stuff on my boots.
I understand. It's a shame, but I hope you enjoy your purchases, and I hope they make you the envy of all of your friends.
Thank you. Maybe I'll get boots next time in town.
Well, do come by. I have fine boots. If you need work boots, or if you need boots for going about taverns with a lady friend, if that's what you wish, I have both kinds.
Sounds very good. I will return one day.
Well, I hope that you do. Thank you for your patronage.
Thank you for your lovely belt and other things.
Alright, so you go ahead and leave.
Yeah, and Braxon's gonna leave slowly so that Lafdul's got time to slip out.
Lafdul should have stolen all the leather thongs in there, since those are spell components for a free action. He could have gotten the summer collection.
Yeah, the trouble is you have to do a pickpocket roll to get the thong off.
Alright, so did you want to go sell off one of the pieces of jewelry?
Is there somewhere Braxton could quickly change into those clothes?
So the problem here is that all of these articles of clothing you had to buy significantly larger than you are.
Yeah.
However,
just make your hat of disguise look like
you
it.
can have the hat of disguise change your appearance to look like those
Ah. Oh, in that case, I will. Yes.
items. Okay.
It means you might have to drop the clothes back off, otherwise you're carrying 2 sets of clothes. Or backpack them.
Yeah. Braxton could have them in a bag or something.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not too concerned
And
about that.
I think Braxton's not going to be able to wear all his armor to do this.
No. Well,
Because he'd be making
the
clanky
hat's
noises.
make an illusion over you.
Yeah, but it doesn't disguise noises, does it?
I don't think so.
It's not going to disguise super loud noises, no.
Yeah.
I mean, like I'm perfectly fine with it doing minor stuff like changing the sound of the, normal clothing. I don't.
Yeah.
That seems
Just
fine.
the metal clicking to the
But
leather
yeah,
stretching.
it's
or
not.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not gonna hide the fact that a person is wearing heavy, like full plate armor or something like that when they look like
Yeah.
they're running around in just a bathrobe.
Yeah.
All right, so you could go back to that the jeweler shop that you guys went to on one of the previous days.
You mean you don't have a bathrobe made out of metal plates?
No, I don't.
Oddly enough, no.
Do you want to go back there?
Yeah, yes, please. Unless Lafdul's got another place to go to.
No, I'm tagging.
Blimey. Lafdul invisible in a jeweler shop.
Oh, that didn't even cross my mind until you just said that.
There might be magic spells in the place.
I swear you should be playing the thief.
I mean, the more you do, the more likely you are to get caught. So.
Yeah,
I know.
that's true.
I just wanted a new holy symbol, that's why I did that. A different holy symbol, rather.
All right, so Braxon. I mean, Lafdul, you don't have to go into this place either.
No, I'm going in, so I'm just
Okay.
morbidly curious, that's all.
All right. So what is
Morbidly.
your move silently?
Oh, really? This is going to matter? I'm
Yeah, but it's-
walking amongst a group of people wearing stuff. Well,
No, this is for when you get to the shop. I didn't have you roll for the other shop because it was a noisier part of town. It was a noisier shop because there were workers in the back. But this is a jeweler's
it's
shop.
either
This
80 or 85.
is a quieter place. All right. Okay.
I do not know where I didn't write it on my character sheet. I swear I did. For not wearing armor. Can't remember if it was +5 or +10.
Well, you rolled low enough, so you're okay.
Mm.
So Braxon, you head over to the jeweler's shop run by the Fomorian.
Yeah.
And you enter slowly so that Lafdul can get in. And I would think that how would you want to do that specifically, or do you mind me just
How
making a
does
suggestion?
Braxton want to do it?
Braxon and Lafdul, how do you guys want to do this, getting in and out of...
You look
doors?
like you're opening the door for your friends, and Lafdul just goes in first.
But there aren't any friends. He's alone.
Oh, is he? I thought
What-
Solas was with.
What I'm doing is
No one said they were coming, and I
All right,
figured
now.
this would be a thing too.
I'm playing Arkush as slightly drunk, so I'm gonna have him open the door all the way and lean on the door, and then
Walk
kind
in
of turn
slowly, I
around.
can squeeze in easily enough.
Yeah, but I'm sort of deciding how I'm doing it.
Oh.
And whether you get in or not, I'm going to have him open the door all the way and sort of pause, holding onto the door handle, and then close the door.
I
So-
didn't realise it was just being big, right?
That would give Lafdul like a second or so to get in and get out the way of where the door's going to go.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you enter, and the Fomorian kind of looks down at you oddly, and you would guess immediately that he doesn't get many hobgoblins in here. And he says,
Hello.
"Yes, what can I do for you?" In a very loud voice.
Are you a trader? Or just a seller?
I purchase items of value if you have such.
I do.
Well, let me see it. He seems kind of skeptical.
It is a family heirloom.
Well, let me see it.
Okay. So Braxton's going to take out the necklace, and he's going to gently put it onto the counter.
The Fomorian, looking down at you, pulls out one of those jeweler eyepieces, and you'd realize that this one would only work on one of his eyes because his eyes are different sizes, and he fits it in up against his eye, and he's holds up the necklace, barely filling his palm, and he's like looking at it. It's pretty good work, I guess. Pearls are nice, probably from. Let me see what the name of that would be. Give me a second. Was not expecting to use that name. Probably from the work of the over in the kingdom of Ulagol. I could swing. Let me see for a second. How does 520 gold pieces sound to you?
Could you make it 530?
Give me a charisma check.
I mean, that's a good roll.
With his stubby fingers of different sizes, he kind of scratches his chin and says, I think I could swing that.
You have a deal then.
Excellent. He carefully places the necklace behind his counter, and he opens a locked coffer, and he starts counting out enough platinum coins to cover that.
Mm-hmm.
So that will be 106 platinum.
Oh, right. 106 platinum.
Yeah, I'm also making a note of it, but I don't know what's happening. Yeah.
Well, you can see now that Braxon is getting paid for it.
Yeah.
No, I mean for.
Yeah, you can't understand what's being said.
Well, Braxton's buying this out of his own money, so if he's got money over here, throw that in the company funds at the end. But we're probably going to put some money on the guy.
Well, certainly platinum coins would probably go a long way towards, I mean, it's common for large item purchases and stuff like that, but
Yeah.
for a normal worker to have
Yeah,
Platinum,
we can
pretty uncommon.
we can see whether he's got turn-ups and hide a platinum coin in his
Did
turn-up or
we?
something.
We didn't find any platinum in this chest, did we? Ones we stole. It was only gold and copper, wasn't it? No, we
there
didn't
was
take
silver
the copper or
too.
silver.
Yeah, there was silver too. I think you destroyed the copper. You put your metal-eating acid in there.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Destroyed
vials
something.
of acid. Whatever. Yeah, metal eating.
And yes, yeah, there was no platinum in there.
Yeah, we took the most valuable stuff.
Mhm. Alright.
Including a book that made Braxon go insane.
All right, so was there anything else that you wanted to do after you get that paid to you, Braxon?
I'll probably ask him a few mundane questions, just so that he can see what I'm wearing and stuff. I'll ask about buying something, and then get him to show me a few things,
Okay.
and then say no to them.
All right. Yeah. He. Now that he, you have some of his money, and he sees the potential opportunity for you to lose some of that. He's much more friendly to you, and starts showing you some items. There's some rings. There are some necklaces that are more suited to your professed line of work, or the line of work that he assumes that you are in, because you haven't indicated that, and stuff like that. But and there's definite disappointment when you turn him down.
Yeah, I think Brax would ask if he's got any rings with monsters on, and then if he does, they're not good enough.
Well, it depends how much they are, isn't it?
He would have a few of those.
Yeah.
But most of them would be too big for you anyway.
Yeah. Okay, so Brax will say, "Well, thank you. I will come next time I'm in town. Maybe you will have other monster rings that I like."
I'll keep that in mind.
Right, so Braxton will wander over towards the door, and then open the door slowly, and then close the door slowly.
Okay.
Lafdul leaves, I suppose.
You suppose, huh?
You can stay there.
No.
Okay.
How creaky were the floorboards?
I wasn't moving about.
I know, but Braxton was.
You did not hear Lafdul at all, so
Right.
I think that once you're out into the street, you might move away from the shop for a bit and kind of stand pretending like you're wobbly a little bit and like speak to Lafdul under your breath. Just to confirm that he's there. Yeah,
definitely.
This is Patar answering.
Patar answering. Right.
In
so we need to go.
In Lafdul's voice.
So, are we going to go to the pub with me disguised as a hobgoblin, or should we go back to how we did it last time?
I think we need more people.
Okay, let's quickly get back to the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you return to the ship?
Yeah.
I mean, why do you think you need more people?
I mean, you need to dress up the goblin or hobgoblin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I need to... The more people that's around, the more comfortable he feels, I guess.
Okay.
I mean, it seems a bit suspect if someone's just getting you drunk just one-on-one.
Do you want to take Finn? I don't know if Solas will come. Although Solas is a beer expert.
Solas, wow, he didn't like the last lot of beer he had.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was quite poor.
could try something else. We go.
Well, we could see if Finn will come.
Yeah, if he wants to.
When we're on the ship, Braxton will give you his hat.
Oh yeah.
And we've got to dress up how we were last time if we're gonna.
Oh, I
Pretend to be
can't
the same
even
people.
wear it because it doesn't make me invisible. It would be I'd just be wearing a hat while I'm visible.
So are you going to stay invisible?
Oh, I suppose I don't need to be invisible anymore if I got my hat back.
Well, all right. So what is the plan? I mean, number one, you don't even know if he's going to be in that tavern.
The idea is to plant stuff on him.
Right. What if he's
or
not there?
Abscond him.
What if he's not there?
If he's not there, we're relying on someone finding out that a hobgoblin bought some stuff and sold some stuff, and that's all we've got. If he is there, then we've got to palm the ring on him and try and get him dressed.
Oh, we could.
I would guess that would be Braxton carries a bag with the clothing in, and then we get him drunk and get him dressed.
I think you need to decide what is happening, like before any changes happen.
Yeah.
What if he's there and what if he's not there?
If he's not there, we could play it off like he owes us like a couple of coin because I know the name of the hobgoblin's recently come into some coin. So he decided to bet against us and lost a couple of coins he owes us. He said he'd give us some money today. He said he'd meet us here, but he didn't. Anyone know where he is? We can make inquiries that way. Yeah. I don't know if he is there, and then we just got to get him drunk, I guess. And
Because you could also go in as Braxon, with Braxon wearing the stuff that he just bought, saying, and then like buying everyone rounds of drinks.
Yeah.
Tending
That's
to be
true.
him.
You know, if he's not there.
That's true.
Oh. Using my hat, I guess. Yeah.
But yeah, he would have to use the hat then. And if you break your invisibility, then now you can't go in. Meaning that if he is there... And that's the thing. You need to come up with a way of doing this that works for either way. Because you don't know right now whether he's going to be there or not.
Is Finn going to come with us?
Finn's been rather quiet.
He has been very quiet.
Finn would probably go.
So
I would say take my hat. I mean,
yeah, okay. Braxton,
problem
keep
is
wearing the
I
hat.
can't. There's a lot of bodies moving around in the tavern. It was pretty crowded. The odds are I'll probably bump into someone at some point.
But being crowded makes it less likely that bumping into someone is going to reveal an invisible person's presence.
Yeah.
Also, the noise you make is less noticeable.
I just realized I need to be there because I need to plant stuff on him if he is there.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you are the one who can plant stuff sneakily, so...
How are we going to...
And if he's not there, then Braxon needs to be there as him.
Alright, yeah. And then Lafdul will give Braxon his hat again, lend him his hat.
Are we going to disguise Finn?
Finn's a human.
Finn's a human, so he can...
he fits in.
Here's an idea for Finn. Finn, you could go in first. Just scope it out, see if he's there.
Mm-hmm.
That's an excellent idea.
Yeah, that could work.
All right. So we're looking at Braxon, Finn, and Lafdul?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll pretend we're not together. So we'll follow along behind Finn. And Lafdul, you could go in with Finn if you wanted to, or you could stay with Braxon.
I'll stay with you for now.
Right. Okay, so Braxon's going to have all the stuff we want to plant on him in a bag.
Yeah.
All right.
So Finn will go in and take a table that can be seen from outside. in some way.
Right. And we'll have a signal for whether he's in there or not.
Okay, so you make your way over to the tavern, and Finn, high or low?
Low.
Okay, so you enter the tavern and kind of skirt along the wall, looking for a table. Unfortunately, there are no tables by the windows, and the windows are pretty hard to see through anyway. However, you could probably knock on the window. Like, you would have noticed this before going in, that the windows would have been hard to see through.
Mhm.
So I'm fine with you guys deciding, all right, just like knock twice if he's there, knock 3 times if he's not, kind of thing. And you look around, and you do see him there drinking, playing dice with some others.
Well,
Okay.
Braxon.
I'll pass that signal out then. And then just
Bra-
find someplace somewhat out of the way for now.
Okay.
You just going to be as Braxon then, or if he's already in there playing dice?
If he's in there playing his dice, yeah, then we're going to want to be someone else.
All right. So do you want to go in as yourself? You just
Oh, it's your.
take the hat off, kind of thing.
Or you could be anyone you want to be.
Or you could be
within
anyone
reason.
else. Yeah, you could disguise yourself as a goblin or a kobold or something like, you could be anything else that you wanted to. within
Yeah,
reason.
I think Braxon is disguised himself as a goblin.
Okay.
Finn's going to have a random goblin companion.
Well, Braxton will have a sign that he can give to Finn when he comes in.
All right, probably something like an obvious sniffle or something like that. Something
Yeah,
that
or a sneeze.
Yeah, so Finn, you do see a goblin come in and make the
Where?
symbol, the sign that Braxon and you agreed to. Lafdul, yeah?
Did we take the spare clothes? Did Braxton take the spare clothes in the
Yeah.
backpack?
Yeah.
Spare clothes are in a bag.
He's got it.
Alright. Just wanted to make sure about that was all.
So he's playing dice with someone else.
A few other people, yeah.
Right.
It doesn't
Okay.
seem like it seems like more of a it's more of
Social.
just throwing the dice around and having a good time, as opposed to a real serious gambling game.
Right. I guess
Is this like early evening?
Early
Yeah,
to mid.
Braxton's gonna get himself a drink.
Alright.
Oh no, Braxton will go over to them and say, "Oh, you play dice."
Huh? Yeah. We just got a friendly game going. Just wagering copper pieces. It's more about the drinking. That wasn't our Krush. That was one of the others.
Yeah.
Would you like to join
Is
in?
there- Oh, I like dice games.
And they make room at the table for you.
Yeah. Braxton will order a drink.
Okay.
Now Braxton has to act like he enjoys the drink.
Yeah, Lafdul doesn't have to enjoy the drink.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
not
Finn
drinking.
will order a drink over where he is, but just kind of sip it
There,
very
so-
slowly and just observe.
Okay. All right. So Braxton, you've ordered your drink. They're just talking about like kind of nothing, just shooting the breeze kind of
Yeah.
thing. They seem to know each other, but you're getting the impression, like you're piping up with a few things, and someone will give an anecdote, and you'll be like, "Oh yeah, oh really?" That kind of thing.
Yeah.
Just that sort of thing. And are you doing anything else, or are you just following along with your drink?
Braxon will be following on with a drink, and he'll talk to a few of them, and then try to talk to Arkush.
Okay. About anything in particular, or
Just about whatever he can pick up that Arkush is talking about.
well, they're just kind of like shooting the breeze, giving personal anecdotes, things that they've done, people that they may mutually know, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Play it
Well,
off as you're a carpenter or whatever. You can talk about your trade then, so it makes conversation.
anything he says will be interesting.
Okay.
And you need to pass the time so he gets drunk.
Yeah.
I mean, he's definitely, they're all definitely tipsy at this point, but it definitely appears that they're here for the conversation, not the drink.
Right.
So they're not just like pouring them down.
Okay.
Or just say play around so whoever loses has to drink a
Yeah.
strong drink or something. Rather than copper or something.
No, I'll try and do the game where you ever play a game where loser buys a round?
I was just here for some conversation right now.
Okay.
And they're just wagering copper pieces.
Yeah. Can you balance coins on your elbow and then catch them?
What? I never heard this. Can you?
Braxton's gonna balance 2 copper pieces on his elbow, and then try to put his arm down and catch them in his hand.
You know, this looks very odd considering you're wearing an illusion, are you?
Yeah, you're not an actual goblin.
So it's going to go into your skin.
Well, actually, no, because you're actually bigger
What?
than you appear.
Right. Oh, would that make it obvious?
Yeah, I kind of would. I'll
Okay.
let you retcon that.
Okay.
Yeah, remember, you're not an actual goblin. You're still yourself. You just look
Yeah.
like a goblin.
Just look like a goblin to them.
Yeah.
Okay. How about would he be able to put? Do they have anything like table mats here?
I guess kinda. Yeah. I mean, I need to know what you want to do to.
I'm thinking of putting a couple of coins on it and trying to pull the table mat without the coins falling over.
Yeah, you can try that.
Yeah, so Braxton wants to try that with a couple of stacking a couple of copper coins,
Okay.
and then
Give me a
pulling it quickly.
dexterity check. But you're gonna have a penalty at this.
uh-huh. Oh, I
Not
rolled
exactly.
a D200. Sorry.
I mean, out of a 200, that's pretty low on the roll. So.
Right.
So is that.
dexterity.
So you stack up some copper
15.
coins and then yank the table mat out, and it even shocks you because you were not expecting this to work, because
Lafdul.
these were pretty these are pretty thick table mats. And the copper coins just kind of they clink, but they stay stacked, and the hobgoblins go, hey, that was pretty good, and they're clapping and
We play a
stuff like
game where I come from. Let's see who can get most coins on table mat.
all right, so they're all trying that and failing miserably. However, you do notice that they're now drinking more.
Right. Braxon's going to laugh when they get it wrong and laugh when they get it right. Clap them on the back.
All right.
And he'll offer to buy a round.
Yeah, they don't turn that down. They absolutely will take a round from you.
Braxton says, "You lot are very funny."
Hey, yeah, I mean, so are you for a goblin. They're definitely drinking more as they're trying this. One of them will suggest something else with stacking coins to see who can stack them the highest. Are you going to participate and you can try to stack up coins to see who can stack highest? All right.
Yeah, Braxton's going to stack up some copper coins and he's going to put a silver one on top.
Dude, like the equivalent of like Jenga.
Give me another dexterity check.
Let's try and do a d20 this time. Oh,
you can always hit.
I nearly did it.
You can always hit the up arrow to get your last.
Yeah,
you can go through your
true.
last couple. Okay. You get the second highest, but Arcrush himself, he's really good at this apparently. He sees you put that silver coin on, and he's like, hey, I can do even better than that. So he starts stacking on more silver coins. Lafdul, you can be over with, like hovering around near them if you wanted to.
Was I given the stuff to plant on him, so to speak?
Yeah, you absolutely would have, because you were talking about doing that.
All right.
Do you want to do anything, or are you just going to observe?
Oh, he's just pulling coins out of his purse or something, or what?
Yeah.
No, can't do anything at the moment.
Okay. But he definitely gets the highest stack. The other two, they get decent stacks before it falls over. Braxon, you get a pretty good stack before you accidentally knock yours over. But Arcrush, he gets like 10 silver coins on there before it falls over. On top of the copper.
Yeah.
They're laughing and drinking. You notice that some of their mugs are getting a bit low.
Yeah.
Order something stronger.
Braxton's gonna order, ask for a waitress and say, "Pitcher of beer, please. Pitcher's strong drink."
All right. So they bring another one, and the three quickly top up their mugs. And they're definitely laughing about how much they were able to get them stacked up, and friendly ribbing. One of them says, "It's no wonder our Crush was able to get the most. He's always eager for more money." They're laughing about that.
Ah, more money. Do you like bets then?
Well, when I got enough money for it, but haven't got my pay yet. That's our Crush there, saying that.
Yeah. Okay. How about I bet you a silver piece, I can get more coins, silver coins stacked than you.
Yeah, I'll take that bet.
Right.
Go ahead and give me a dexterity check.
Okay. Braxon wants to lose the bet without making it look like he's deliberately losing the bet.
Okay. In that case, no need for a dex check, but that's fine.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, well, you didn't even need to try to lose that. You definitely lost that. Although Arkush wasn't much better. He's definitely more tipsy than
Yeah.
he was a moment ago.
Oh no, I'm gonna try. I don't know how crowded is this. How stealthy could I be around here? I mean, I'm invisible, but when I start taking coins out, it makes noise and.
It's
Very
moderately crowded, but you can kind of hover around the group.
I'm thinking that the coins bouncing on the table are probably making some sort of noise.
Yeah, I mean it depends on what you want to do too.
Well, Braxton wants to lose
what
some
Lafdul
money.
wants to do.
Oh, wait, sorry.
Because I got the ring, I need to plant. I'm going to somehow plant that in his coin pouch.
Yeah, you need to make him go to
Count.
sleep, really. Oh, you want to put the ring in his coin pouch rather
Yeah,
than
he
on
might
his
just.
finger.
He
I
might
suppose
bet
getting it on
that.
his finger would be hard.
Well, I mean it depends on whether you guys want to try to get him really drunk or start slipping him in stuff right now. I mean it's up to you.
No, actually, no. I'll wait and see if we can get him drunk.
Okay.
Well, I mean, more drunk to the point of passed out.
All right. Do you want to keep leading him on and buying rounds of drink, Braxon?
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Okay. They're definitely
sure he
getting
wins.
pretty tipsy. And one of the other hobgoblins bows out and he's like, "I gotta get back to my ship now. We're pushing off in the morning. Probably
Lightweight.
gonna get in trouble for drinking as much as I did. But I gotta get going." He's like pushes himself up.
I clear out the way. I'm not being accidentally fell upon.
He accidentally shoves the table too much as he does so, causing the other drinks to splash up over the sides.
Wait, was this the other hobgoblin? Not
This is the third.
our one.
This was the third.
Braxton's going to say, careful, valuable drink.
No, sorry. And he's like wobbling and stumbling his way out of the tavern. Arkrush says, "I was never able to hold his drink, not as well as you and I." You know, does a mug cheer with the other hobgoblin. Their first attempt, they miss each other. And then they try it again, finally clink glasses and splashes more on the table. Are you pretending to be drunk as well?
Yeah, Braxton's going to pretend to be getting drunk,
Okay.
but he's not going to be drinking much.
Right.
Yeah, conveniently spilling more of your drink.
Yeah, he'll probably spill some. Once they start drinking a lot, he'll be, spilling a bit.
That's a shame. Some of us landing on the floor.
So they're now. Oh, go ahead.
Finn's gonna leave at this point, slip into an alley, change into an owl,
Okay.
and follow that other one back to see what ship he's leaving on.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
All right. So we'll do that as a bit of an aside. The ship that he goes back to, I think you would have noticed it coming in, at the beginning of the day. It's a small caravel type ship, so a sailing vessel. Definitely hauling cargo of some kind, but hard to say exactly what. But you would have seen it come in earlier that day, I think. It appears to be crewed by goblins and hobgoblins.
Okay.
Is there anything in particular that you want to pay attention to it about?
No, I just wanted to know which ship was going to be leaving in
Okay.
case we decide to make this guy disappear.
Okay. Yeah, you've made a note of that. So back at the tavern, Braxon, you and the other two hobgoblins are Crucian, the third one. You've gotten his name, but I'm not going to detail it. They're sharing now. They're basically sharing body stories and stuff like that. And after like another half hour, the other one says, I gotta get home now. It's really, really fun. Good to see you again. And then he just falls over backwards, drunk and in a stupor. And Arcrush says, yeah, he is not able to hold his drink as well as I. I suppose I should be getting back to the place I work.
One more round.
I don't know if... what the hell? Yeah, good, buddy. Sure, I'll take another round. So you order another round and pretend to drink while he's guzzling it, and he's telling a story and acting as if you're responding when you're not. Like he's that's how out of it he is now.
But Braxon will nod and listen and laugh and that sort of thing, if it seems appropriate.
Okay.
After
he finishes that one, he's. What were you about to ask?
Where did we see that it was quiet when we were out earlier?
I mean, there's alleys all over the place.
Yeah.
Do you have a thought?
I'm thinking we could put this guy in a room if he passes out.
Well, it would just be you doing it at the moment.
Yeah. All right.
As a goblin, we're just usually smaller than a hobgoblin.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be a burly goblin, I suppose.
Finn, after following that first hobgoblin, are you going back and returning to human form and going back in the tavern, or what?
Yeah, that might be a little too obvious if I come back, but I will fly and hang out on the roof of the tavern.
Okay.
Watch for people to come out.
Okay. Our Krush says to you, Braxon, it's delicious, because I gotta get back work to do in the morning.
I think
he starts trying to get up.
Braxon will start to help him trying to get up and then sort of fall over on top of him a little bit.
Make him pass out.
No, just sort of act like he's trying to help him without helping him.
Do you, you like try to help him into an alley or something like that?
Yeah.
Pretend that you're going to help him back to the menagerie or something?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks. Let's go. And he's like very, stumbling his way. You're not like, you don't have him his arm around your shoulder or anything like that, but you're like trying to keep him steady from behind kind of thing. Are you saying anything while you're doing this?
Very good night tonight. Braxton's kept his drink.
But you're
Are
helping
you
him out of
escorting
the
him out?
tavern at this point.
Yeah,
right?
I'll help him at the
Yeah.
tavern. But can he keep the drink?
No, you need both hands to study this guy.
Okay. All right. Fair enough.
All right, so
Did you say anything about that as you were doing that? If only I could take this drink or something. Would you have said that out loud?
I mean, it
Yeah,
would have.
Braxon's.
Would you have said it in something
in
other
common.
than goblin?
No, I would have said it in the thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't have understood this.
He's very out of he's not. He's not passing
won't take
out,
much.
but he is. He's definitely out of it. He's not really responding to any small talk that you're making. He's just just gotta get back to work. You're very, 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 very slurred.
Yeah.
So you help him outside, out of the tavern.
Lafdul's going to try and look for an opportunity to get out, either ahead of him or not.
You can easily slip out as they're trying to get through the door, because this guy is so drunk that it is really hard for him to get out.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah,
And Braxton's going to stagger with him as well. So while he's helping him, he's also going to make him stagger all over the place.
Okay. So you get out into the street and steer him towards an alley.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you going to do when you get into the alley? Finn, you would definitely be able to see them doing this, and can fly into the alley as well. Lafdul, it's very easy for you in an invisible state to get into the alley as well. So you got all three of you.
How far away is?
You
where
can cut.
we are
You can cut through.
now
You can
to
cut through
our
a
ship?
couple. From the ship. Yeah,
If I were to become visible, how difficult would it be for me to get back if I were not invisible?
it's a 10-15 minute walk to the docks.
It'd be very hard without my hat disguise.
I mean, once you've done your dirty deeds in the alleyway,
Wow.
you could get the hat back from Braxon since he's human.
I mean, I can't remember what were you going for? Are we making him disappear? Or are we planting?
We
stuff
want
on him?
to. We want to change his clothes.
Well,
plant
at
some
this
money
point,
on
at this point, you can. I'll say that you also get
I
him
could
a couple
blackjack him
streets
easily enough,
away.
but-
I think you get him a couple streets away as
Yeah.
well. But the question now is, I mean, you had a couple different ideas, and Finn, you can return to human form and inform them of where that other goblin went if you want to hide him on that ship or something like that. But you guys have, anything that you've said before as what you want to do is not necessarily binding. So if you want to have a new idea or something like that.
Can Braxton fall over and take him down with him?
Well, now you're in an alley and there's no one watching.
Yeah.
You want him to hit his head, unfortunately.
No, I'm thinking we both fall over. Yeah, and then Braxton help him up again and stagger off again.
Yeah, you're in an alley. You've gotten a couple streets away. He's out of it, talking about going back to work, but he's not unconscious. So, I don't understand what the point of that is. It's something that you could have done along the way if there was anyone around, just to make it look like you both are really, really drunk.
Yeah.
I need to know what your goal is by that.
I know what I'm gonna do, but I don't know what Praxis gonna do.
Well, Braxton wants to give Lafdul a chance to knock him out if he wants to knock him out.
I mean, you
I
could
can
knock
him out, but
Braxton, you can knock him out if you want.
I can knock him out. Okay.
Just elbow him
But-
when he's
but-
unconscious at this point.
But
Yeah.
if you knock him out, what are you going to do with him?
Change his clothes and then carry him. Oh.
Put a load of money on him. and stuff.
Yeah.
Leave him in the alley, or do you want to take him someplace, or what?
No, I could use a Cure Light Wounds properly to bring him out of his stupor.
Cure Light Wounds won't have any effect on...
Well, no, from the
drunkenness.
knockout.
Yeah, I think Braxton's gonna.
All right, let me
wondering, yeah.
rephrase.
Yeah.
Okay, if you knock him out and change his clothes, What is then
Yeah.
your goal? Do you want to leave him there? Do you want to then take him someplace? Because you might be able to take him someplace and then knock him
Yeah.
out or something like that. I mean, it's up to you. But I kind of need to know what the goal is to understand what you're trying to do. And then
If we plant
Is
a
there-
load of money on him once he's knocked out,
Is there any hotels? Why don't we pay for a hotel and put him in a hotel room?
I mean, there might be an inn, yeah.
then
You haven't really looked for one.
Well, let's have a quick look for one.
I mean, they're not that common in the sphere simply because,
Yeah.
which sleeps in a ship.
yeah, most of the travelers travel by ship rather than by ground.
Yeah.
So like a lot of it is more long-term boarding house type thing. If there's like sailors released who need to look for another job, they'll get odd jobs around town, pay for a boarding house rather than an inn.
Right.
All right.
We should do that then.
Well, if you knock him out, change his stuff,
Yeah.
drop him off at an inn, pay for his end, just say he's loaded. You can pay for it. Here's some of his money.
Yeah. Let's do that then.
Okay, so you go look for you take him to a boarding house.
Yeah.
Well, would you have knocked him out? Because Lafdul would have indicated you probably should knock him out.
Yeah.
And just take him as an unconscious person that needs somewhere to rest.
Okay.
Braxon wants to make it look like they're both falling over and then knock the guy out, so that if he wakes up, he doesn't think some guy mugged him in an alley. He just thinks they both fell over.
Okay. I don't think that's very difficult to do, so I'm not going to require a roll from you on that. And
Okay.
he's certainly so drunk that it would be pretty easy. All right, so you
Gonna put
fall
his nice new
over
clothes on.
and knock him out. Okay, so
Yeah.
you change his clothes.
Yeah.
And what are you doing with money and the ring? Are you putting that on
Are
him?
you giving me back my hard disguise, or what? Because I can make myself visible at that point.
Yeah,
'Cause
but
Or
I
what?
could
What?
also take him to.
All
Well,
right.
yeah. I mean, you could take him to the. You could take him to the place.
Oh
where
no,
he
it doesn't matter. You've already
Right.
knocked him out, so it doesn't matter about me being seen.
Yeah.
I can stay invisible for longer.
Okay,
I can
so-
just plant stuff on him. the
How
money
many
and stuff.
pockets was in this? Cloak?
Plenty.
20.
Loads.
I said
Let's
plenty.
put-
Plenty.
Oh, plenty. Sorry, I thought you said 20.
I did as well. Oh.
Let's put lots of these platinum coins in different pockets. And should we put the ring on him? Is there a finger it fits on?
Does he have a
He's
ring?
not wearing a ring. Any rings.
Not wearing a ring.
Just make it look like he won it in a load of coins.
Yeah.
All right. How many of the platinum coins are you putting on him?
Let's have a think. Won't put all of them on it. Let's put
Recoup the costs that you got and just put the rest on him.
let's put 50 platinum on him.
Okay. Are you going to put any gold and silver on him?
Yeah. Let's put about 5
Oh,
gold.
we didn't take any of the silver, did we? So just put
No,
gold
you
and
didn't take any of
platinum.
the copper. You took all of the silver and all
Oh,
of the
silver.
gold.
All right.
I'll put 5 gold on him and 20 silver,
Okay.
all in different pockets.
And 50 platinum or not.
Yeah, and the 50 platinum
And the ring.
and the ring. Yeah.
All right.
I am removing that from the player sheet then.
Okay. And I'm fine with you recruiting all your costs for.
Yeah, that's why I suggested Braxon
for
do
the drinks
recoup
and
the cost
everything
and
like
just dump the rest on him.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I mean specifically for the drinks that he was ordering,
Oh.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah.
so that I don't have to tell you how much that cost. All right, so,
so are we basically putting everything that's profit?
no,
Or we've
I'm just
got to pay
saying
for the
no,
boarding house?
no. I'm just saying that whatever you put on him is going to be slightly reduced by however much it costs you
Yeah.
to get all the drinks. But
Okay.
it,
Fair
it
enough.
it matters for your bookkeeping. It doesn't matter for how much you're actually putting on him.
Yeah.
All right, so you do find a
Question.
Yeah?
You're only putting 50 platinum on it, man.
Yeah.
So there would be 56 platinum, but I assume you're taking that Braxton to recoup your costs.
No, I was going to put excess in the. I was going to get back what I spent
All right, so you
out
need
of
to
my own
work that
money.
out.
Well, no, it'll just be what's extra.
Well, there's 56 platinum over.
56 platinum. Make a note that that needs to be recalculated based on how much
Braxton
spent.
spent.
I spent
We'll deal with it.
58 gold pieces
58.
for a cloak, 15 gold pieces for a belt, and 15 silver pieces for a tunic.
Yeah, I mean that
So I
could
just
be
want to get.
handled.
I just want to get that back.
Yeah. Wait, yeah, I'll do it for you. Wait.
All right, so you take him to now in this unconscious state to a boarding house. The proprietor is a Herwadi. And what are you going to actually ask for? It looks like they have both a common room and private rooms.
My friend wants a private room.
Well, we can put him up in a private room. How long will you need?
Oh, a week.
Just a night. Oh.
A week, okay. That will be for a hobgoblin. We charge 4 silver pieces a night. Since it's a week, let's see. How about I just make it an even 25 silver?
And even 25 silver. Very generous.
And the Herwadi directs you to the room. You
Yeah.
basically drag him up there and put him in the cot.
Yeah, get some of the money off of him that we've just given to him.
All right. That's fine.
Pay them.
Okay. So with that, and I'll say that you know what? So go ahead and keep the 56 platinum pieces. You can just reduce the amount of platinum that you gave him to completely cover all that you spent, Braxon.
Yeah.
All right, I was mid working it out, but all right, I suppose that makes it easier.
It just works out a little bit better that way. All right. And as you're coming down, the Herwadi says,
Oh yes, for the register, I'll need the occupant's name.
It's Arkush.
Okay.
She makes a note of that. All right, and then you leave and head back to your ship.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and is there anything that you guys would want to do? It's getting late now at this point, so you can have a brief discussion if you want, or you can just go right to bed.
Probably check. Braxon will probably want to check on the ship and go to bed. Let the other members of the crew know what we got up to. But yeah, it's quite late now, isn't it?
Are you going to be a bit cagey about the details with Solas and Ockar?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have instigated a plan.
Yeah. Yeah, okay.
So Solas is relieved that he doesn't know everything, so his conscience is at least that bit more clear.
Okay.
Yeah,
Have Ockar and Solas ever indicate that, it's like, just don't tell me everything?
No, I think we just wouldn't tell him. Yeah,
No,
you're
but
right.
I mean, have they ever?
Well, not exactly, but you might have gotten that impression that he doesn't want to know every nefarious deed, so he doesn't have to start preaching on why it's wrong.
All right, that's
Well,
fine.
we'll come back and say we've concluded our investigation on finding out what the other ships are up to.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. So, you go ahead and get some rest.
Lafdul's reading Red Mule's memories again, because he's a prying person.
All right.
I've only got 3 more spoke about, so I was thinking about using that on the Hobgoblin, but no.
Solas spent his day on continuing making the spell book. He now has only 7 days left.
Okay. All right. He makes a saving throw, Lafdul. Okay, so you guys get rest. You'll be able to recover your spells. It's probably going to be a good time for the break. Unless anyone has anything that they specifically want to do before they go to sleep or right when they get up.
No, not really. I mean, Braxon would have checked in with the ship crew.
Yeah, there's nothing really to report.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just updating my note keeping also.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and take our break now. Get
Oh, the one thing would
Yep.
be Finn discovered stuff about the other guy going to the ship.
Yeah, he would have told you that in the alley.
Yeah.
But if there's any other questions that you want at this point, you can ask him.
Have you got any suggestions about the other ship?
No, I was just thinking if we wanted to make him disappear, we could have put him on there. But
Okay.
I mean,
it's a moot point
framing
now.
him
Yeah, fair enough.
should work just as well.
I mean, you still could do that. Basically, you've already left a false trail, and then you make him disappear.
That's true.
But you'd have to go back into that boarding house and get him out.
We'd have to kidnap him from the boarding house, yeah.
Yeah,
Might be a little difficult at this point.
Just see how this plays out. I mean, we've tried a method, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So we'll go ahead and take our break. When we come back in about 10 minutes, we'll see what the party wants to do. It'll be the third day in Tukori. And you know that the menagerie was only staying between... they were going to be here up to a week. You're not sure exactly how long it was going to be. But you know you had at least 5 days. All right, so we'll be back shortly, everyone. Good time to get a drink or take a quick stretch. See you shortly.
See you on the other side.
In a bit.